my healthy body, my perfect surgeon, making a penis from my arm. No alarm. Thank you, NHS. Thank you, NHS. My body, my yes. Thank you, NHS.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon. I'm going to sneeze. How the devil are you? I thought I'd come and give you some announcements because I know that many of you are wanting to come this weekend. There's lots going on. So this is an announcement stream and why it's important for you to come. So first of all, how nice is this? Ready for the England match this evening? Let me tell you how you can buy one of these beauties. You can. Oh, I haven't put it in. Good. Well done. Oh, there we go. So there's all these flag tops you can buy. This color. I've got the St. George Cross, or you can buy the Saltire. You can buy the Union flag. You can buy the Union flag, Suffragette Union flag, the pink Union flag. This beautiful thing that I'm wearing, which I like. There we go. That's better. So you can get yourself one of these. It's so good and sparkly and fantastic. And I've got a pair of shorts with it. Great. Can I just remind you also, and if you didn't get your message this morning, everything, if you buy 2 items, the whole basket, 2 items or more, the whole basket is 25% off, including some of the stuff that's in the sale. So it's crazy bargains. I really do have to empty my office so I can decorate it. So you'd be helping me a lot. And as ever, everything that happens here all goes back in so that I can continue doing what I'm doing. Because I can tell you, just email addresses and website rental alone is thousands. So you wouldn't know it, but there you go. In addition to that, you can get your Great British Woman t-shirt, which is pretty spectacular. We've got it in, let me tell you what colors. You can buy it in fuchsia, royal blue, pool blue. You can get the word enough. You can get it in sparkly diamantes. Let me show you how. So there's pool blue, there's aqua, there's denim, there's yellow, there's orange, there's black, there's astral purple, there's mouse gray, there's red, there's apple green, there's Kelly green, there's French navy, and there's black. So these are all things you can do to help me help you. And if you want to know how amazing that looks, let me find this for you. Or you can just click in the store. Look at that. Sparkling Diamantes, Great British Woman. This goes with our Great British Roadshow that we're going to be starting very, very soon. And across the bottom for you, these are the events this weekend. Now, don't know what the weather's going to be like. However, on Saturday at 12 o'clock, we are going to be in Whitechapel talking. The reason we've chosen to go there is that some men have been cancelled from going there. So we feel it is only the right thing to do to go to Whitechapel. We're not violent. We just want to talk. We want to exercise our right to freedom of expression, freedom of speech. So we've chosen to go to Whitechapel. We are frequently told by those in power that there is no place that we cannot go, that there are no places that we can't be safe in this country, especially in London. Sadiq Khan saying that all the time. So we're just going to go and test that theory. Now, someone says, watching from New York. New York is trying to change words mother and father to gestating parent and non-gestating parent. Let me tell you, the reason there's a petition, by the way, that I've shared this morning. If you would be so kind as to sign it, we just need a few more signatures, and then that gets over the line to discuss similar things going on in the NHS. So the reason they want to do that is because then you can basically get rid of all women's rights. You can start saying that surrogacy is a human right because no child has the right or no child has a mother, and therefore anyone can be the mother of that child. So you're just a gestating parent, which means you lose that familial connection. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind any of you about the book Brave New World and how the words mother um, and father were like dirty words, and even having sex was like disgusting savagery because everything became IVF. And we have celebrities, straight and gay couples, we have celebrities who think it's appropriate to have surrogate babies, like more than any of us would care to think about. Um, People that we all really like. Cameron Diaz, I quite like Cameron Diaz. She used a surrogate. Um, what's her name? The woman from Paul, who's in SNL. She used a surrogate. Kim Kardashian used a surrogate. The other Kardashian used a surrogate, whatever her name is. So if you can do that, if you can successfully change the relationship between infants, vulnerable infants, and parents and mothers and actual parents, right? Then you can really begin your Brave New World, Handmaid's Tale, 1984, whatever really rocks your world. That is happening in earnest. Like that is what our future looks like unless we stop it. It's not like maybe it will happen. That is our future unless we stop it. Like, why would you have to have sex? And we also know that, like, in places like South Korea, fertility rates are dropping. That's not birth rates, that's fertility. So there is something really, really strange happening to humanity. And humanity will include, like, I get it. Some people have adopted, and I think it's wonderful if there's a child and the alternative, if everything is done to create an environment in which a child can stay with a biological parent, preferably a mother, and that has failed, then they're in the care system. And we know that being in the care system, like being rejected by your parents, whether it's by hook or by crook, by accident or on purpose, through abuse or neglect, whatever it is, that is a lifelong burden trauma. Now, that can be made worse by them being a care system being passed around, or maybe there are some situations where adoption and long-term kind of care by other parents can actually heal some of those wounds or partially heal some of those wounds, right? So now what we've got is we've got a society that kind of thinks that that bond, we recognize the trauma of severing that bond, right? When it's a child that we might excuse for being badly behaved because they've got attachment disorders, we know that that exists. And at the same time, we're happy to create environments in which babies are born to women that's not their genetic material. Those women carry those babies are given to someone else. And I just want to say to all the women who are advocates for surrogacy, I don't forgive the women that are surrogates. I don't care that if you haven't considered it, that you end up getting hurt. I read something that a woman was traumatized because the people that had basically rented her womb, she got cancer and then they made her terminate the baby and she had some sort of trauma. And I just want to say that that woman was prepared on day one to hand over that baby, right? To hand over that baby and not give it a second thought. So this is what you're getting into. I don't actually care too much about the adult female's opinion in this. I am a women's rights advocate, but above that, I am a child advocate. And I think that we need to protect women so they can protect children. I don't want to protect women who decide to get into surrogacy because I've talked to some of those women and I can tell you this. I've yet to meet one who genuinely places the needs of that child that they gave to somebody else, to a pair of strangers, above their own feelings. I've yet to meet one. I could be wrong. I may be way off, but no, absolutely not. Okay. So anyway, so this weekend we're going to be at Whitechapel. It's really important that while we can speak about this crap, that we do speak about this crap. And by this crap, I mean Islam, right? It's really, really, really important that while we can talk about it, we do talk about it, because I am telling you now, we are in stage 2. What is stage 1 of the caliphate? Stage 1 is this. Stage 1 is a vulnerable people, very small in number, who need some shelter because the countries in which their religion is practiced is a shithole, with terrible human rights, terrible women's rights, with slavery still in operation, quite public slavery, with murder, with barbarism, with violence. And I'm not saying that the United Kingdom is some utopia where no woman experiences violence or domestic violence or rape or sexism. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, in comparison, we are pretty damn great. So these people come over. This is stage 1. And we're all like, oh, look at those poor people. Oh, isn't it terrible? Right? That's when there are hardly any people that are actually in the country. When you have a significant number, then what happens? Then what happens is they begin to get elected, they begin to have laws. They're still supposedly a vulnerable minority that actually wield an awful lot of power. So then what we're doing is we're beginning to talk about how we can't really criticize that religion. We'll bring blasphemy laws back. We'll be making excuses for those children in schools. We'll be having multi-faith prayer rooms. We'll be having public prayer. We'll be having places where we had sort of said we don't want to bring religion into this particular place. We'll be having religion in this particular place, and we're beginning to move along for that particular religion in place of our own traditions and customs, because that's a nice thing to do. And at the same time, whilst this power is being wielded because our customs are changing, that we'll still be talking about those people as a vulnerable minority. Well, then there'll be a powerful majority. And by that, I don't mean that they'll necessarily have more people than us, than the non-Muslims, but what they'll have is a significant, powerful number of people that will then become, the violence will escalate, the persecution of other minority groups by that group will escalate. The violence will escalate so much so that very many people will not actually stand up at all. So that's why we've got to do it now. Let me just tell you, I personally think that we in this United Kingdom have Muslim fatigue. Let me tell you why. The gang rapes, the terrorism, the killing of little girls who enjoy music, the special courts, the anti-Semitism, the hate preachers, the marches, the violence, the call to prayer, the public prayers, the complaining about Christian preachers, the pauses in football games for skipping lunch, the niqabs, the school visits to mosques, the hijab wearing in schools, the Ramadan lights, the Ramadan messages on TV by public figures, the cruel slaughter, the hatred of the West, the hatred of women, the barbarism, the inbreeding, the censorship, the two-tier justice, the capture of our institutions, the recognizing of women at the age of puberty, therefore women being responsible for men. Sin, the covering of faces, the covering of hair, the different customs. We are tired of it. As far as I'm concerned, Islam is a vile, woman-hating, cousin-marrying, child-rape-appeasing death cult. So I don't want to pull my punches there. So that's why I'm going to Whitechapel now on Sunday at 12:30 until 1 o'clock. Come or don't, I'm going to do it anyway. This is my personal space being created for British customs, i.e. school hymns. And we do that at the entrance to Hyde Park. If you're coming from Marble Arch, the entrance to Hyde Park. And why do I do that? Well, because a load of Muslim men have decided they're going to start praying on the floor there. And I feel that we really, really do have to start taking this fight to them. So that's why I do it. That's on a Sunday at 12:30 until 1. From 1 till 2, we're going to go into Speaker's Corner. This is where we go and tell the men to their faces that we are not going to be silenced. And then from 2 o'clock, it is picnic and bargains time at the old police station, Hyde Park. This is what I'm doing. I hope you join me. It's really, really important that we we start standing our ground because I've had enough. Don't know about you. I am a great British woman. Get your tops. We are all caught up with our orders. So if you are waiting for something, should be with you this week. And if you order something, might be with you this week or early next week. But do get your orders in. 2 items or more in your basket, and you can get yourself 25% off. And there's already some incredible bargains in the huge summer sale. I need to empty my storeroom so I can decorate. So if you come to Speaker's Corner because you know what's good for you, then I promise we will win. If you can get yourself a tidy bargain so I can continue doing what I'm doing, then I promise we will win. And do you know why else we're going to win? Well, because I never lose.
They say convert, pay up or die, and they look you in the eye, knowing you believe the lie that inclusion was everybody's friend, when the truth now we all know that was the beginning of the end. You didn't fight back, you failed to resist, and now the country is under their fist. No sun, no fun, no sky. All the music now must die. No more thinking thoughts, Sharia council, schools and courts. Welcome to Britain under the brand new caliphate. You're no longer free. Cover your face, your hair, your feet. You're now enslaved in a British caliphate. Don't you love the British caliphate? Have one wife, 3 or 4, when they're knocking on your door, asking if you're reciting the Quran, telling you you're gay and stoning you today. No matter if you're a woman or a man, you didn't say no, you failed so it seems, and now you are under the Islamic regime. No laugh, no dance, no art. Kill animals through their heart. No more thinking thoughts, Sharia council, schools and courts. Welcome to Britain under the brand new caliphate. You're no longer free. Cover your face, your hair, your feet. You're now enslaved in a British caliphate. Don't you love the British caliphate? They steal your daughter for their wife and imprison her for life, saying she's old enough at 9. They will exterminate your dog, a scorpion to your frog. Don't complain, just keep saying you are fine. It's far too late, you're way out of time. About 10 years ago, that was the line. No Christian or infidel, the whole place feels like hell. No more thinking thoughts, Sharia council, schools and courts. Welcome to Britain under the brand new caliphate. You're no longer free. Cover your face, your hair, your feet. You're now enslaved in a British British Caliphate. Don't you love the British Caliphate? Hey, from the cities to the town, all the people wear a frown as they hear the horrendous call to prayer. Getting elected into power every minute, every hour. By next week a Muslim will be your mayor. No more thinking thoughts, Sharia council, schools and courts. Welcome to Britain under the brand new caliphate. You're no longer free. Cover your face, your hair, your feet. You're now